Hadok mentah kadang yaj baik ke individual politics. It's not a party politics. Especially for BJP, kalong very challenging. Bahkan one lani hadok bahkan tahu sarkar apa kejala juni.
Watla ke BJP Commission ayo la ban sensyare ke jela jungi Henry Ling ba ke NPP pede kala don dupai kata ke presence namar NPP is part of NDA.
Ni habang ya tray but ke BJP doesn't mean ba ni la accept yak ideology jong ke BJP. No. Tang ba peace ngau tho hi ba ka jalla ka jong ni ka de ka jalla ka barit. It is a revenue deficit state. Ba I think majority jong ka mo ka fund ka revenue we still depend from Delhi. Just because to pacify ban kemenyo pa ba hang ne bangin bangi isi ya ke BJP ban ayu kunta ni ya tray lang hado menta it's because na kunta jong pa.
Kublai parlok sa shisin ipdang sabay pi siya kini ko one-on-one interview ke jongi but ki real sign perthay na kajalami glaya. But mental kenting idan but ni ya UMLA ke Jawai constituency belong roh ke Jokopor menteri jong ketran health lani kata ko kakya but ke sports and youth affairs tiang ko pen ithoi pi hang ni ya ima Wailadmiki Shylla kublai shubun ba ikapor ke jong pi mapila island ni mo mengya keren but pi ti kena ngajinga keren ke jong yang ba kan long very casual mo
Okay.
Niya sedang baik ya ke jing he jing san ke jong pi jing long sam la ke jong pi nang ta ter hadin bapirung politics bagani kam ke jong pi mta tingin sedang baik ba na ka shnong ke bapi he menu pi kha he ya kha ya pi
Nungkong hingas ngau ban shim ya ni ka opportunity mo panai kublai ya ka forefront media. Pagala ai nga kani ka lat ba ya kani ki interview especially ban lang ba kani ka rensan knang ba ki nong song jong ka jala Meghalaya kin tip khndiat chphang jonga te kum ka jingkali ba phila kali te yanga lakha kar phunyo trik jong number house nem khat khandai spa khandai huwei te lai kha yanga ha ka shnong mokundur kabadon hang ni hapo West Giant Hill district te originally just khandiat mo namarwa actually kalong very complicated in another way namarba we originally we belong from Mukhla village mo ngi dei shnong trai na ka Mukhla na ka shnong Mukhla tangba ka donno ka jingjia ka ba mo ka ba sngsi na ka shnong Mukhla ba imei jonga i sa khonswet no nakarta badang khandai snem te hadin ba hakata kapor ido no ya i merat kemel jong nang ta bat ya i merat la jong i kadon ka jingkhlat jong ki laingut ka jo kapor te nakata ka daw te i grandfather jonga i pa jong i mei i badai naka snong mokundur na mulong area nang tu te hadin kata ka jingja ti ong em ngatangan yalam no ikini ki khonsha mokundur namar ki don ki bahiyeng jong i seta te hadin nang tangi wan no syato ken imei wan no syato hakartai bedang khandai snem te hadin nang ta te i kisa no syato te nang ta ki he ki san ki imno ha umulong te bat yang arula khano ha mokundur ke hakanta kapor
ka dung watch para sa pidon
ngidon khatwe ngot sipara
pi dei bakat no
ngadei basan
gila ya he lon deh
kila ya helur hoy namaru para kadoru la poyar pusar pusan snem menta
ti kamu ba kani ka jing kapor pidang khna kan pili school he
kalong kumne pi namar nga tengah ya ledi namar kumala ong ye pi ba iba pli mei sa konswet nang retai bakandai snem tenang ta iba pli ngi ki bahayeng se mod i grandfather jungi van yalam no shumulong tingi cut off no bat ki relative bat kumta ter te iba pli ila he la san hakata ka rukom bat i namar ba bisa konswet im yo ya kata ka education ke jing nang jing start bat yo lok hakarta ka badang red tenang ta hadin nang ta mo ka pila tibi hadin nang tangi ya yo khon no te ipa pli pa jongi ri bu stray bela bu stray hamil te kumta ken te ngim yo te ngim don ba pule actually ne yeng na sem don ki ba yi hen men jongar ki le class class A class B to ko por hadin nang taki e no nomor la support te yang apat actually hado mentaro na yeng ngade uba nengkong ban lek pule te hadin nang taki para jonga ki ya lek pat hadin te ngaro ngayo ban pule actually it's all thanks to my grandmother mo imei jong ipa ibalong inong hikai te ngaklem sa bat ki te kadon ka we ka incidents ba I para jong ipa I lej don kam te ilap no nga ha lebti bang alek kai te nga chulek kai te hadin nang ta I yalam no nga sheyeng I merat te hadin nang ta po hiyeng te ong pe uniu khon jong men te u klem le skul ni ki klem le ai su biu su shang chulek kai te la da long tingin play school na yu ngin ri no mangi ngin play school no ta din nang ta ti ya keren bat I mei ti ong mei ka ta ka biang le ngan de nomor ba kat kini ki khon ngam la ban yu te ka biang pi shim no sa no bat pi te nang ta ki shim yang nang ta ki play school yang ki ngasang man pule te ngasang le school hang ni ha ka dong mi sngi government LP school te nang ta ngasang ban le school ada beginning tengah boot shwa ya I merat I bahikai ka wei ka sakau ka school ka wei pat ka shnong tam kata ka kham jungai ta hadin pat ki ong em ba plej kata ka bodong hajan ka government LP school tengah lej hang ta nang ta ngasang pat ban le school ken te kum ta mo ka ngala sa bat ki kila ai nga mot kila ri la sumar kila play school kila ai ngai kita ki jing don kam bat kham tam ya kata ka I think it's all thanks to them hado manta ngas ngoba ka ni ka whatever I am today na ka nak dau jongki
ka jing yo I jangai ka jongki
ka jing yo I jangai ka jongki all the values which I have now it's all because of them tang ba wat ka taro phis ngo tho hi ba ka yeng ta dei ka yeng nga ta kata ka jing thrang ga mo kan mau bai be mei ki para ta kwa bai ka don bai kata ka jing kwa ban don lang bat ki ta hadin katu kan is nembat hapor bang song class 3 ta nang ta ngalik phai no she yeng kai te hadin bang lek phai she yeng te nang ta hanrei wat ka taru ka condition he yeng kampat long ayu hi bapli mi papa I pai trei malai mei I just han housewife te to ki han men ki la stang ban trei bat maki ro ki su trei balla te kumta ken te tang bakat sudan bok no mot ba I wei na iba support bhai nga hapo ko family ide I hin men junga ita I bapli ide I de dukan de kwai dong ken te ita ken iba support bahaya nga iba ong actually there are instances ki ngala mut ban pep school no nomor looking at the condition po yeng na ka yeng mo ni sa wai nang ta ka bai wai ngim la ban siu de ki lai sau banai ki bapli ki try yeng ro ki wan nomor ki ai wai ki yeng ban yo mai ka ta ka yu tu bapli ro ki wan pan yu tang yo I kita ki ai ba kalong ngai la ding asu ngala sngo ba ngaro ngan pep school no ngan lek stang dek trei at least I can support ya ka family te ngala pedro si sin arsin te tai hin men jonga ken iba wan shaw yang nang tai ong yang ba em nga midday man school mila don kanika you but yo iba midday kana ba start te midday ban continue ya ka study na mar ba balai na lor bangi dok ledam don sa ba nang ba start na yeng tem ka long ba kan long kana ka mo ko perthei kan nang eventual yangi te kata ka dei ka banga kan mausa hado man ta ka sngi te nang ta haden nang ta tengah peteng ya ka jingli school te don bok no te I mei I nang ba ka I perlok no ki perlok bi ya tip te ka tip no phang ka ne ka JNV ke ka Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya ka de ka central school mo te hang ta ken ke ka force no yang ban lek tho ek entrance exam te actually nga tangam don interest sa kata ka por naman ngam pati pi ka kata ka JNB ka ka taro ngam tip tamba I force nga te ngilek don dang ila lek tho ya ka ne ka entrance exam ka JNB tanga don bok nga pass no kai te once nga pass sa JNB but it's open up the you kan ngayo ka perthei ba you andala ngayo rung hang tu namar kumba pitip ka JNB ka dai ka free education baro everything from your nakadu ka niki kot kisla ka don kam su by school ka bam ka di even your kiniki clothes mo other than ki your ki ve ki sopti ba phi phong man la ka sngi otherwise everything is being provided by them even to the toothbrush toothpaste hair oil up to that level te hang ta ka ngayo ya ka opportunity te ondang la yo ya ka ni ka opportunity te nga klem pat sa bai kan nga shim shisha ya ka ni ka opportunity nang ta nga ngai shim benta ngai le kai nga you that just how I na but hang ta ken ka nak kata ka interest ka wan hanga ba nga from my childhood nado na JNB hi ka don kata ka jing kwa jonga ban long ban don haka civil service haka to be an IAS ken from that from my class 6 class 7 nga la stang ban prepare yala di bangong ba one day appear UPSC, I'll be IS because kunamar ngayo shisen ba u DC because hakanu kuno ke JNV, DC is the chairman jong ka JNV, tengayo ken U1. I could see the authority, but ka changes, no one bro kila iting kila you kuren dusi ngayo itang sipang kala one ka change ka jingkala. Tang ngayo I want to be civil servant and then I want to ngakwa ban serve ngakwa ban yarap yo ba. That's how I develop ya kata ngakwa ban long ban chakri ba. Then because of that also nga JNV nadok banga one JNV from class 6 to class 12. I was the house captain, I was the class captain for 7 years, and during my class 11 also I was the school captain.
Kung siya do siya pidang don habo school li pilong vocal bagen mangi su thokat kung gaji ong jo pi ka goal ka jong pi ka jing thrang gaji ang jo pi kalong clear ba ngakwa ban long IS ngakwa ban le exam UPSC the which means pilong ambitious bagen pilong you set your mind.
Yes, from the very beginning he ngalong very mot kalong ambitious but you la pipet ya ka record jonga especially from JNV till now kitip ha yang how I am. And then ngalong ubri uba shimbantalut everything. Even I don't know also. Ladang nga shimbanta bay. So because of that means like hakapor JNV ngai shimbanta every program, every sport activities ya kita ki because of all my other activities ki banga shay le te how 2008 te napo Meghalaya napo ka JNV samiti ki jet yang akan napo Meghalaya ban late hak student exchange program napo Japan for 10 days ka yung mga bat iwe ino hikay napo ka JNV nong po te ngalik in 2008 hak student exchange program hangtaro kan is a life changing experience for me ban yo iba ka Japan in 2008 it's that level but kalong ka ba Europe por ba nga first nga poy Delhi nga dang pe ka Delhi kalong my god ngong it's kalong ba something coming from a small town from Jowai hapo Delhi ro for the first time kalong a big thing nang ta tang ban poy pat sa Japan is like totally a life changing experience keng te nang ta ka mot nga nang yo ayu sho keng nang yo exposure show
atau pila ju attempt na amban le kini exam UPSC
that is the sad part but kalong ba I think ki youth bementaro ki singaw tho ba ya ka problem ko jonga kalong ba to hapo side by side I was trying to manage ban long okay ya kata ban try kam ban hakso ko por ban ya ka jing pule bat ta ka class 10 ro I did well during that time. For that time, almost 80% haka metric. I got three distinction. Then after 10 actually kajingkwa kajonga. I was since I ngala kuma ong pinado 6-7 ngala prepare yaladim because I want to attempt UPSC. I used to read the articles and the interviews chong kiniki candidates can give a pass. The most of their interviews ki ong ba it's better you take art subject, especially history, political science because kito ki day but ka current affairs but kini kite. That's how nga after 10 nga already made my mind ba ngan day arts. Te hadin nang taon dala de pass your result nga lech yeng nang ta nga ong ya ki bahyeng ya may ya ki payu ba nga kwa ban lech arts. Te you know the response ba balay pila big na 80% pin lech arts. Kung no pin you pin yo kay na arts. There is no security. Te lech bedaga science. To hayeng kalong kumta. Even ha school ro. Even my teachers also said the same thing. Ba kung no pin lech you are very good in studies. So how can you go 80% kumta kay? Te hangtaro te ngamban si kay. Te nga shim no daga science in 11 12. Te nga persyanghi ban le ba. The same thing kay in 12 ro nga shim PCB. Te nang ta 12 ro nga yo 82.3%. Te hanggato ka por hadin nga lech yeng nga muntang nga ding trang jonga ka deka ultimately ban lech UPSC tangba pila ati biha ka to ka por ngidon po yeng ki ong have apply ya kiniki you namar ba pila tip hina ying ro kimla ban support ba mo na lor ba dok ba you namar ke jing pule bon ke jing lot te na kata ka daw kila forcing ban lek no ikini ki line department ban you can studies ke te ki ong nga em apply no ta apply tengah apply po ka veterinary nga apply po ka agriculture and nga apply po ka MBBS ro namar 82% hak to ko por dang long doubtful but even menta den you le hak to ko por dang long ka mut ka competition kadang ayu te mut ngalong doubt ngam tip yo nem yo ni MBBS tengah try no baro te nga yo ha agree nga yo veterinary tang bang as long confident ba train sa yo namar ba cut off ha tu snem ka kham duna te na kata kadau te nga up ya ka MBBS te nga don bok te nga yo no ya MBBS ke nga yo ya ka quota na ka state government man puli MBBS po nigrims tengah yo ka sit po nigrims namar ba nado ka por ba ngalek interview lek euro ngalaong hibala dai ba yo namar ba na yeng ndai don ba na lor bam don banang ba start ban lek bo ban lek thu ban yu tong la dai ba la ai nga po nigrims bat ki ai nga yo ro po nigrims ka to po tang ba katahi ublei ula imat mo ula don ka plan la jong te actually ngaro ngam don interest sado kata-kata no doubt ka mot ban doktor ro kadai ban serve yaki pajba tang ba ngas ngau ba mot kalong limited ken as a doctor but ha kajuk ko por as a doctor pi habban habban long kumno nong kata-kata ka jing pelut por kandung pi hab pelut por borok sirta king you cannot give time to other things dan kata-kata daw hoy ngap persang shisnem ngap persang. Then I tried my best. But ngam don interest barang jo upor na do ba nga syong class 11 12 hinga la stang ban pang ngadon jingpang mulu malang ngadon migraine. Ngadon migraine de hadin bala poilei hanigrims no lor ba kataka pressure MBBS lakhia kanang nang jor syo kai. Kalalong almost unbearable. Te hadin nga persang shisnem te nga claim yo ban tho exam namar ba nga jor mod disutom teng ai repeat again I came một nga one biang ong em nga persang be ke condition hayeng namar I could một ngam yo I hope mo te nakata ka daw nga one biang nga persang biang tang ba hang taru ka jo I realize ba nga ong but ka jinglong jo nga ba from the very beginning whatever I do I did my best but ha ka jo por ngala ba ban le ba te bon from doing well to ban struggle to something which I cannot digest. Ngalong kumni tengam numla ban im baro sirta. Banong ban struggle by kumni. That's why nga then I take that decision thing bong. Whatever ngan lej ba siya ngan ong ba ngan continue show ngan try kay bangayo. Ngan try whatever but I'll do my best.
Si kum kini ki ek ela dang im yong ye kan ngim tip ba phi la pas ke MBBS ro long ki de ki bits and pieces like kum ki pai ba hi kim don jing tip mai gata but ko mai ka bang sutna ro ka long ba itu part of hi ong bi thu pang I pasan ni pakhna I jong phi ba yala me phi che ye ila lo pa ya kata capacity and potential ka jong phi mo phi wanang ba start long ba don kata ka jing start te but ka jing trash tam la diru mas pa man kelim da kan dia kas ngla shu yo smu ki khana hang ni tai kai ba man chwa ka por phidang puliru phi trade wa ka jo ka por to the extent ba namar phi la ong hi ba ki dan ki jing hai ngasam ha ka be dei ba ka yo ka kot mo ti ha ban trade bela phi la ban de an bi dan
kata kai namar ba ngala ong ye phi ngala mut ban pep jing train no te itai I henmen jo nga im sha te then ngapat ngasngeu yala di kumno bangan supan nalor ke condition hayeng kalong very challenging long chutom ba hayeng ngasngeu ban pan naki ya ka pai school ya tak jindon kam tan kata ka daw hakapo akasngi sunday te nga nomar ki akasngi sunday ki chutom ban yo kam nong tre ken hapo ki restaurant nomar ki restaurant ki they only lie south li ki ba play te ki long chutom ban yo nong tre te na kata ka daw te ki don kita ki jan ying jongi ki ong ki khot ke tengah kata kadau ngaruh offer ya lede ken tengah haka Sunday tengah ngalik saj pela ngalik samsha ngai rap kenyang tu tenang tengah yo ya katu kepisan tu tengah Siew by school kenang bangas Siew by school but during my holidays nga kidon kini chemistry ki ayu ba ki like tray ayu palat chnong tengah mut nga join lang bat kum ta ken bat kenang ban at least ba gitu kepor ba nganam mut at least ba nganam pan dan nganam burden show ya ki bahayeng ken at least ngalala ban take care ya kam lejong.
That's very sweet. It makes for a very good headline, no? When you have a headline from a dishwasher to a minister. It's very nice, huh? It's
something
very
but
long.
we don't want it to create pa baros ka taro ngas ngo ba balay I don't say all about these things namar bangam kwa ban yung ngas ngo ko bangala ngaro nga su follow ya kata ka ayu ba jong prime minister bo we ong no chai Bylla perdana menteri namar ngam kwa ban ong that kind of you but it's the fact but hila ban euro you can verify this all this ba ki breu ki batip ki bitho ingi they have seen our struggles ba kumno ngila poi but hadu
Em kalong rukaway kalong ba kadi kajing I mean CMT kiway pat ba lada kidon ha kanu ka kajing la kep kajing em juki kinang la man overcome ke.
Yes, definitely ya kata totally nganong ba nga saj ong ki khna por ba nga kren ngong bon ma phi bi ki ong bang yo i nga kum ni pi ong ba nga maybe nga ba kha ka kata ka long ye ko ba biang ka spa mo silver spoon fat but ngan ong ye phi ngan do why you blay ba pinam face kum ba face mga during my school days nga ka por ba nga sha select ban le Japan ngan ye tho ye phi ka my family kim don pisatang ban penyo passport yang ki ong nga cancel ke trip tang ba hadu man tanga tan mau sa ye principal jonga ka to ko por ibang lek yang tay ong okay me wan ra kat ka ba me yo the rest I will pay for you. Uyarap ibu na principal na po South India. Tautaken yung bayarap yang nga. I have been to that kind of that kind of problem I have faced. That would have been my mengantip ba ka to por wong yang ba. This might be your only opportunity. Why you want to waste it? Wong ba you. Tubut kum kata ka ay bang iba hap come up kay tang ba ki pementapat kinam sno tho ya kata after looking at me and especially kumba long mentale nado hibas tangjong ka politics so mean like ki beri man baburam ki beri kumba ong ka ketien ba don't judge the book
by its cover
but kumba long hakakis jong ale ba mo kumban suye tho epi ngala ong ba iwei na ihen men jong ngai ba support ba yanga ban continue ya ka pule jonga but ibalong supportive yang hado menta kasni ita i henmen jonga i bade de kwai dong kapo umulong ita ide i lok jong imas ngo bhalang dhar ke ibalong i deputy chief minister jong ka state okay kalong kumta ken but baroch kata ki briu ki khen kumno ba okay wan ra yuni banlong nga ha kapor arjar ka pra por election por ba nga first ele no doubt kata ka don ba hinamar I don't have kibru kim patip ya kata ka but I have not able to contribute enough ma society I totally accept that tampa ka ka bang have face all this time even I think for many people ya ki bam tip hado menta ki ba shim ba I win only because my brother-in-law is a minister dani udai bon ki ba shim kono kam but only I know ba baros kata nga ang piba nga kipet be nga haka shadow jongi deputy CM don ki boong le ko por he is just a TV the remote control is from somewhere else the kum kita ki ai but mentapat ngas ngo komen ban yo iba mo because of all of this teng yo i ken ka change ken haka jingpet jong mon kata ka response jong ki brew bumentapat kumboong ipi mane ki ken yang iba oh it's so easy we got it so easy I got it so easy no nganong ipi it banyele election especially in town joy kumba pitip ka day ka constituency ka bala kinong song day ki bala bon anang start
good day
but kimong kiba from every part of life te ban job ban yo ya ka confidence na kim day ka basuk and to do auto first time pila ban job ba mut kalong out of luck but second time to repeat it second time is not easy it's mean that something we have done something tengah snow comment ba mentang ngala ban ngala yo kata ka change ke te boros kata ki briu ki kumno ki khen be utai te it's got is so easy it's all because of his brother-in-law and everything tangan ong pi kam long kumta but even now also habang ya tray mo ngidon lak kajong ka constituency even now as snow comment ba imju pressure yang for anything yung okay I have give you that opportunity you work. But before reaching there, kay ka bang akwa ban ito ipiba. Onda ngala stop ka study na po ka negrims.
Okay.
Ngala no ya ka MBBS. Tangawan kin nga join na marba. Ngayo iba hakata ka pori kan umila don politics, ila job, ila long MLA. Te okay side by side don business te punta ka ngawan no siya tanga sedang no ban pay no ka kam business si iken nga ka yarap no ka kam business you but side by side mo nga peniro ya kataki interest in politics ki namar politics also ban yarap ya kibru ban serve yo pay ba te hangta khandiat nga tray ka kam business but iyo iya kataka interest but kataka you jonga te hadin i stang no ban I kam nga khandiat kam constituency ke ban lecture blog ban cement proposal ban distribute ya kiniki SRWP scheme ban andai la long minister nga prepare ka proposal nga draft nga penle everything da kata ka hope ba someday ngon peningan ong ba with hope someday that ba ondai ila temen ba ila thaj ken ka politics bong em la biang ka tu tin ong yang give me the opportunity ken banong okay to ngala biang ngala ayu nga try ngala kerta la biang la mentangan miele syo te yele no do pikun takatakin ke expectation jonga ko banga sedang ya kita ki but I didn't didn't expect it ba that kataka opportunity kan one so soon ke ba katu ko por warjar khanyo namar ba kadon katu ka political shift mo apo ka jela jongi ba i deputy CM jongi mementaro namar mencuadon kongres ngidon kongres tang bangiyo iya kata ya ketuka rule mo kajing syar jong ha kajing elam jong doktor bukul sangma tingiyo iba nimla syu ban really ban tray mot kat kum kajing kwa jong mo yo nam tau pai ba tenang kata kadaw kimi no then they join with NPP but it seems kalong it's all God planned te chatay siya po juwairo ki wat candidate kila ya keren bat ki rurang ba no ibu la ya le bat ki former MLA former MDC bat ki MDC kila ya persang tang ba arjat khat new fitip ba is new ya ke NPP but especially for jaintia like yung ek party garo long ba bhava ya le independence ban ba party garo te kila persang kila ai por ki kat to kat ni candidate bakin pek ya ka ban study ya ka you pen te haden kita ro kila wan ba long ni nam la ni le NPP that's how can they come to me mot kila ayu anda kila yo i mot kun te ula he already I think ula yo i in him but ban but ki way pateng hadin nang patengi don bok ba kalong it's all God plan kumong ong mene because of some incident happen in Mukla te I may have me no nang to iwan syong no te it's God calling ken te mentang along MLA biang na kasinong Mukla ken te nga snayeng biang Hamukla kadon ke our ancestral land kaba ngila persang bandila kanu namar ba our you know the problem kalong ba kata ka mut ka economic mo problem jongi bangimla ban you ngila persang bandi kata ka kala bon sen that is our last land actually ngila persang don banut because of that incident happened on that land tem don banut ban the dia kata ka tela dang ide kata ka tengah I don't show be itho ina namar apo mukla don be itho te don bok ublehi it's all God plan ublehi mo kajing penyajung ublei tem don basim kata ka kan te mentang asna yeng biang kejo ka ngasa hakata ka bara ka por bangalit campaign te ki ngalit rung yeng ki kli MPD mano ni tho ipim dai mukla yong ya then I tell them the story ba image nga ita I kata ka jinja kumta then pide itu that's how mut ki ayu nak taki kisngeu but note kisngeu you because of that also then but ka ngayo ngayo ya kata ka support then hado bang ngayo ya ka jing job
lo kalong ka jing tu kana kalong ka jing ya ti ka jong pi kalong na te kong pi ong pi ha mi na po mukla image jong pi ha mi na mukla man ta pi poi biang pradesh mukla ne it kalong ka smutan nat ba habang ya pai pradesh ka jing join politics ka jong pi ka dei ba pi la de yo training mo pa ka por pi dang dan but mas nyaw mo ti kinya chwa bangin ya grand company halor ka kam politics ka jong pi chwa ban kli ni ko mo chwa pin join politics hatu pila judan bentai ba ka student politics ba kinu kinu seng bhalang ye
Oh no.
ba
Em
judan
ngam perjudan. Mut nga por pangadon HJNV. HJNV means like ngalong kumnong ngalong involved ba in everything. In everything and like kumong ye pimot ban ngalong school captain. HJNV I got that training, but outside namar ba pilati bhi JNV. Once we are in JNV kalong residential school for almost 3/4 of the year we are in the school. Hardly we come during holidays. Siya numot sini siya snong le ni siya yu temut kata jing itho le ni ka yu paduna ba
tinga shko ben bet kindian mo ka training ga ba pyo ban rung politics ni ban chakri pa ba kam sedang ba imas nya kelas dang na do JNV
from school days only mut kata ban serve hak tu ka porpat mut ngamdon jing thmu ban lek siya politics ke at that point of time my whole point is mut ban serve yaki ba but hak tu ka por ka jing tip ka jonga ka ne tang haka as a as an civil servant ke as an IAS ke mar ngayo nga ka jing tip jonga mut lene kata ka you ba ngayo I by experience ka day ya ka civil service then after my brother-in-law became MLA then mut hadin nang tang ngayo I ken ba MLA ro udan ka benta but he can do more actually ban hadin tengayo iba kata ka dream jo nga ban lek civil service mo ngai iba kala do no tenga I take but this part kin which I feel mod ublay hi ula pen chna imat ula mo bla don ka plan jo then nga point no menta hang ni where I can contribute more even more kin
okay ting nga shkwa ban kelima mentang in keren halor ka ki kam pa ba jong pi mo ka shakri pa ba ka jong pi hakapor pi shakri pa ba ne kena pi long health minister and sports and youth affairs minister na mga ganyan makini ki ka jinya LT ka jong pi ka dei ka benta ka bakra ba ka jing ka jong pi ka ba pi sno tho ya kya ka shan jong ki rio pa ba te ki kham tam ki ba ma kham tam ka tanat ka koi ka kya kan keban hab yo ki kalali keban ong ba ki bon ba ki shnong ki thau jungi ki bedang janjar ben yo ye ki dawai ki shnani ki haban ya bon like kilometers ba kin yo ben poi hab ja kasuma ti ko mu health minister ki kita ki la king ti ba plashim ban pensok ngani pensting ka jing kya jong pa ba
pi mun namar ka health department hi kalong mut pitip ha is very vast but kalong bun jai ba hang ne ka don mut ki ban na ki don ki tang ki jing pang ro ki long bon jai ba but ki don ki related with but ki long kome don related with youth don related but klung but everything ka don hang ne te ngisyo tho hi ba but to bring a change at once that is next to impossible mo kata ban wan rai kata jing kala ban ong ban bet yakini everything at one go I think it's next to impossible. Tama ka ka pang nga shania kalong ban ni day ban long persistent ha ka bing ni kwa but even andang ala simti ko mo health minister tanga ka first meeting ba nga call ro nga kaliba okay ka plan jungi what is our blueprint shay what is our target namar mentapi namar politics change te menta shubo before me te Dr. Amprin ilong health minister. Since there is no blueprint, no plan, te maiti in wanra according to what she feels best to implement. Te ondala da imlong so wan mga. Te manta ngaro because since there is no plan, then I have to start my ayu. Kay ka ba nga ka ba day. Tama ngas ngaw ba mut ngidey bandon ka blueprint kay. Ngidey bandon ka plan kay, ka road map kay. Mut okay, we are starting from here, where we are going, what we want to achieve, and what we need in order to achieve that. Te kata kadai ka badon kampa. Tengas ngo komen bah kijing lam jong i honorable chief minister jong i balalong chief minister mentara pras nem tam. te ngatharai mdei tang manga henrei baro hi kejelar ke yo ihi ba there is a change in every aspect and for that matters ke health ro haka health mut nangkong hi the first thing you will ask is that ba la de pikwa ban yu ka don shisha kata ka response nem don ne ka pin check ya budget how the government is putting the budget for health department nomor ba ladang aku ale ka ro ka problem junga ngabdon ka budget ngabdon ka pisah ngabdon ka support financial support takata pidai ban page ba pila da pipej hakani ka government la ne pipej for the series of years ni la lek pipej ka jingkiu jongka budget jongka health department even now menta hapo ka re India let me check different state if you take in the percentage Meghalaya give the highest percentage of budget yaka health department 8% of the total budget state budget ni ai yaka health department ka average spending jong uwei ubriu hapo India national average let pichim ka long lai hajar sanspa tam something for one person kata kedai ka annual kanika spending na ka health for one patient hapo Meghalaya pinchim kalong 7,500 plus almost annual spending for one patient kata ka berpelut ke sarkar yo way patient ta kata ka pan iba ka priority jong ko government ka focus jong ko government but side by side bila yo ihi ki initiative pangila mi especially we are trying to expand namar ni kwa ba ndai bangin concentrate tang yaka tertiary healthcare it should start from the primary hi ka focus ka dai ban yaj especially that is also my belief baka concentrate ka dai ban lek chapo ka primary namar lada ha nila ban solve ya la ni la ban treat ya any kind of disease hapo ki primary then nim don kam shu ban ban bon kam la ne kata ka ayu kan nam don shu sha kata ka burden kan don shu chaneng but side by side ka ega banga ngasai appeal mentakat sa banga lek kalong ba pi ka health is something which we all need to work together la ban pi su ong pinong mentato ni chan angot ka sarkar la ni how doctor la ni hakinos pi la the pim take care la day it's very challenging namar most of the time baro ndai banga ong banga kedokti la ni ba ayu that is my belief kalong ba health is something we should focus on prevention than on cure namar la the pi ondang ila apoy ha ka curing that's mean that the condition is already worse what our main focus should be on the prevention kata side by side giving treatment and awareness to the people haki rural areas ba kumno ba especially menta ni kalong ka health it is something I think it has become so affordable especially in today's time with all the MHIS especially nang tas kanika Ayushman Bharat kalawan menta mo nila expand ya kita ki treatment you kalong affordable ba you have MHIS in your hand takat kay ka banga ka appeal nga sa kren kat sa banga kalong ba mo timely check up kay check up at least all the fi don singaw euro at least annual check up at least once minimum once la da pile ya check up at least nilalaban tip swaban ayu pet menta la da pipe ya ki cases jong especially for example kum ga cancer cancer la ki ba pajala jong tang most of the time but menta ka belong ka ba what is scary is ka long ba ki pat ba chnong kondong ki la khen ya ka cancer as a mut no ba yo cancer mla chu ban cure mut ka long kum nong anong it's a death sentence ken no ba yo cancer it's very wrong from day kum ta the only issue is lada p1 on the last stage ken pila sneu no do menno pila feel pila ayu tang ba pim le pen I doctor pim ayu ta kata ken ka long ka there is something ka balong ba ni don kam ya ka check up ha ka por ka bang lada p1 ha ka por ka bang cancer can be cured. You don't need to go to Guwahati, Delhi, Bangalore, Vellore, anywhere. Even in civil hospital, Shillong ilaban cure. Taglada P1 but last stage kata kalong.
Kan jenja. Kung piong mo kan shimpor ya ki plan ki jong pi bakin say so mo kamde bal shimit ila ampentre kami kande but kawai ru bangi lai ya kam baga Shillong Medical College ru mata kelas stang mo pentre le kam ketua Medical College shen kan stang ti ni kermen bagi kun samla jungi kin shimi kan ikalan bakin rung hakam doktor mo nama ku mengitip ni duna bagi doktor sa ko jelang jungi osnar kawai ko pi focus ani play jumut ba halor kan ki primary health centers ke bang kuma piong lada ki lala menteri dah kini ki primary health centers kemudian kami ki pai ba bikin wan shadu
Shasor.
ban wa jing smar tingin phai ta ki Khlieng jong ki kun sam lagi jong ni so TPE kum no ba mentang I ki jing la ka dei ha u drugs ani hak la ka dei hak ki ki kam sniu ka jing bam yo kam ki kun sam lagi jong ni mo ya kum kini ki jing kam ba PE ken ki sen jang ko ba P don kuma ngasum tho mo kat kum ka jing tu khana ka jong P an ambitious man hakabo P1 hapo health department kilish ek blueprint that means P don't lupa ka target te even in the youth department youth affairs department fila don't lupa kata fila set na kata ka target haka tenyo ka jong P menta
So definitely mut ya kata mut always see kalong ba ngidai ban sngau tho hang ne ba ki youth ki dai ki future la ngim handle ye ki properly we might not even have a future kata kalong UP but side by side kumba pila ya tip hi mut ba la da pipe ya kata ta po ka jala jongi ba Meghalaya have a very young population 59% kadai below the age of 25 years the pila sing tho wherever there is a young population these other unwanted activities also will come or will follow namar kini ki victim pi but menta kumba pi kedau menni especially the rise of drugs apo kejala jungi lada pi ong are we doing nothing no we are trying pe ngila form ya kaneka anti narcotic mo ban khanglat yaki ban one menta ka government we already decided to set up a government rehabilitation center for every district but side by side kinang taki awareness program but kumba ong menni ngan phai biang kumanga kren biaka health department menchwa lada pi phai 7 to 8 years back the annual budget for sports mo na bentaban pe sports and youth affair mar kini ro don arbenta te ban pe yakini baro the annual budget for sports is 40 crores annually 40 crores mut naga 40 crores nga hapsna madan nga hap I training yaki youth nga hap support yaki association nga hap I yaki district banle yaki niki talent identification but nakatungan I financial support yaki athletes ki represent yang at the national level and international level 40 crores ndai ka basok but ngasno comment menta ba especially jing ilam jong sar kun rat sanga ka mentau snen ka annual budget jong sport kadai praspa sa crore it's a huge jump. At least with this money.
You mean from 40 crores to 800
and 40 from 40 crores to 844 crores this year. In the last 7 years, if I'm not mistaken, 7 or 8 years, kata ka mutka jump. With this money, at least we can focus. See, baro ngidon ni contain ba ni sayong ba sport is not a luxury.
Yes.
It's a necessity. But in the past, it is a luxury, I'll tell you. Kalong luxury, namar balay, ka sport infrastructure, kane tang po tao, cities lene kitao. Kiba please, rural areas, there is no infrastructure. Tapang asngo kumen mantah ka jing hakani ka sorkar MDA jumi. Ba piliyo ba ki artificial turf ground. Mantah almost, we are, I think, almost reaching that almost every block. Bandon yakini ka artificial turf kanang ba ki khna jongi kin yale hakata ka standard kum yale shawai kin then only they can le kin la ban le bha ndai tang yaki artificial ground la pi ong yaki indoor halls lani yaki taki sports bangi ai kata ka opportunity pe ka Meghalaya games menta naki last 3-4 years ni lale ba man lausnem this year ni klemle namar banga next year kumba pitip ka dekan national game tengi kwa ban focus ya ka national game te pila yo if in every angle pe menta ngila pelai life hundai crore na menta ki is different sport association ngim kwa ba anything ki sport association kin wan mare shangi ni ailat hakikat ni ong yaki ap don kam pi kwa ban wan ra coach na bar phi ki equipments le ne ki tiar ba phi don kam le ne ka training ba phi kwa ban ai ka một cái scouting phi dei ban le phi dei ban poi she ki nong kon dong phim dei ban chu shong po shillong ba phin jet kita ki players ni kwa ban phin reach all over the state ban le scouting khnang bangin identify kita talent ki ban yo ban yesim menta te kita ki dei ki ba at least ni menta la don ka phone in hand te ki la ban le kita phi te but side by side kum ba phi ong men ne ka I think dei ong ba tang ka problem jong ka sarkar jong ka jalla meghalaya. It's the problem, I think, it's of every government, of every country. Kalong ka unemployment. Ka unemployment, một physical thu ba, menta. Ka Meghalaya ka penmi every year. Ka penmi ladangi keng barok ki post. Permanent post, contractual post, ki post ki bami na ki scheme, na ki government scheme, lani bat kumtan na ki private sector. Malumala ngila pa survey malumala. Almost hawa haneng 4,500 to 5,000 annually. Kimi. Tangba ki youth ki barung siya ka ban ma ya ka workforce 70,000 annually.
Kata ri gijing e.
Timut kata ka dei ngam ong ba ka dei tang po Meghalaya. But the sooner ki youth jong can realize ya kan the better it is ba ka government kanam laban ai government job ya baro. Kata ka dei bangi dei ban snu tho ladang ipen ka lai ka policy la ni ban ra ya kano la ni le kano the number of posts will remain the same tenang kata ka daw pila yo I ba but la da pikren haka case jonga ngadai uban nengkong haka por ba nga job warjar khat pra in 2019 ngadai uban nengkong man sedang ya ka business startup program hapo joy where I have invited ngampoi berkat ngadang mut try kundon yu tengah ngapen mi ya ka neka advertisement ba okay we'll give training to ya ki kino samla ki bakwa ban seng ya ka kam la jong then this will be because ngakwa ba ngayo I bagi training ki don tang bagi kena kisuan kim sim interest what I did differently ngabo 2 lakh seed money ngong no ba job ngan I arlak ka seed money bakin sedang ya ketuka business they have to pitch this business lada ka long biang ngan support arlak then it is a 45 days program. Tengah klempoi perkat within 6 hours we got 3,000 application.
6 hours.
In 6 hours. Where ngahaban ong no yo tu program coordinator jo nga close no yo tu kayu. Nomar labon. Te misdang kum taking. Te hadin nang tupat ngayo iba ka jingilam jong sar konrad lo kisdang kini ki different scheme ken kum pio I menta. Ke pio I ngiladon ka skill Meghalaya. Ke ban train nomar ba menta. Ladang imla ban ayu syaki government job what we need to focus is skilling our people te gidon ka skill Meghalaya where we give free training for different trades hadin ba pila yo training you will get the startup tools where you can start ki training hadin nang tang gidon ka prime where ni shim ya kitu ki entrepreneurs ki bakwa ban sengkam lajong ki bakwa ban penhe ni ai training ya ki ni incubate ya ki but hadin lada ka business idea jong ki kalong sustainable we support them also financially but kum ta ter but ni don ka menta ngila astang ki different scheme ki CML levit but lada pi kren cha ki nam ta kum no ban mot ban engage ki youth jongi menta ngila don ka yes Meghalaya where ni I support na ka sports department ni I for any youth club registered youth club any youth club bala da pikwa ban le ayu ngakwa ban run football tournament submit application we'll give you 2 lakhs annually cricket tournament exposure trip awareness program but kum ta ter any youth related activities
Nong kini ki programs, kini ki schemes, ki baka sarkar, kalawan ra ki don. Kaday tayo ki ba bakin one shim kabu ya kini
definitely
schemes ki ba pair mo?
Definitely. But we don't just man pankut ya kata nga will take this opportunity balong ba and now the beauty kalong ba there is scheme for different aspect Mday ba ong ba menta mo man siya kalong ka scheme ya ka jo bay. Menta kum pi ong ladaki YouTubers, influencer, you have hello Meghalaya. for yakini musician you have chief minister nika grassroots music program lada pikwa ban seng kini ki different ban reaching reel ne you hak CM11 you get variety of you pikwa ban chana ka gym CM11 you apply pikwa ban nak kwa ban open resort nak tourism pila yo teman kata king bong ban ngana pil ya ki you jungi ban one forwards ban you hoy nganam ong ba everything it's all good. There are certain things also mengyapan pendek. Nomor there will be kanton by he. Nomor ping la ban penbiang everything. Dan bang ngikwa ban yo ipat kajing ya trailang ke coordination. Ondang ila tray then only will come to know kan. Hang ai bang indang ham develop ba. Okay kam kene ke scheme. Tes ke pengihap ban bha shu. Te kumba ong mapi it's already there. Dengan appeal ya ki youth jongi bakin wan sakmat kan ban take the benefit ke jokani
ting skwa balong gum ni mo khniat phidang de minister balang khna mo te but kawai ru phi obat ikam sports and youth affairs at the same time health abang is thokum ka minde fikran phank issues kum drugs unemployment kini de issues ki bakta e khun samla ki jong mo but ni su thu ro phi kuma phila pen pa ki pai ba kini di kijing ki ba om tanga jala jungi kan kaya kamat mereka bagi jala baka perthi bro ko kamat mo but mereka ke sarkar ke ilek bala ban pinduna ya katakan ong noi kata ban ra ban te lakam ya ka jing force that uni ke di jing sniu ka em lang sa lang ka jong tiang kwa ni mental so halor ka ni ka ko wengi di I credit ka sarkar halor ka to kasin ka languages mo ba long official what about the Panar language Hatu kata katuntop lang haka kasi jaintia ne kumno ne.
According pi namar menta nga yaladi that is my personal opinion mo. Te kat kum ka bangala keren haka last European assembly. Bon ki bas ngau tho baklaya ka tu ba. Bashim ba don ni ki boong bangi kwa banton pa jabri. Ni kwa banton pa jabri you know. Tang ba pi ka ka bangi le. It's according ka ka pingila follow ngado man shwa ki ki barim jongi kila yetho yangi ki kila wanra tamanta pi ni hakatu kasngi por bini question ro ngi ong ba pi baro shikata if you see for any advertisement hapo ka MPSC DSC lene anything the column you will see is mut kalong ba garu khasi and jaintia mut kim ju tho jaintia la mention by but hakata ka administrative words ki balaki use haki por ki bamanchwa it's all everything let the check on record kalong kumta but let the page hado mantaro hapoka jala jungi you don't likely the district council garu khasi anjantia autonomous district council the ngat harai ba ki what cut the government of India but this thing is already mentioned even in the constitution also the government of India they will not give district council without proper checking bikin nong claim go through yakini ki te kita ki bangapan iba at least Jaintia also has their own identity kata that is my personal opinion I'm not putting it on anybody but hagajo kapor ba kumangila tibhi ba nakaliang jong ka district council kila wanra hapo ka house jongki hapo ka JHDC kila wanra yaki alphabet jong ka naka na Jaintia te bat kila de pass ru mantai kila pass ban menta kila don chani te menta kidang up ya ka approval te menta ban ong ban ya kren pat ya kata ka official ayu until unless is not even approved tengah try kata ka mut kanam long hi I think ladaka once it's approved from there take it ba takin saya ya keren hi but ni dai ki voice jong pai ba te ni bot ni hablet hi kat kum ka sentiment lene kat kum ka jing ang note lene ka jing kwa jong pai ba te ni lio hi ba upai ba utrang wang note ya kadi te ni long ka medium ban rapat sini sport silong ban ya keren
Tong kwan pe menta halor ka jinglong jingban jo ka san hima sima ka jala ka jongi but ki ka than sti la mingi mo ni ka election of West Bengal and Assam pe jan do bani ni ka West Bengal kala kalahi no bakla asam to nila de sung thu hi baga BJP kan wan yang kapo ti da kan jingkala hakan ni rukom long jong kasan hi masima hangte hato pitharai ba ka jinglong jong ka politics ha ka jala ka jong niru kan kala
em phi ong một basically một hak jing kala ka jing wan jong ka BJP especially em nga kat kum ka jong nga kat kum ka jing pek ka jong nga phi in other part of the country một majorly một chaka neki other part outside northeast ken except Assam and few ayu ngayo I một hapo shani hado menta kadang yaj bet ka individual politics it's not a party politics pi ndai banga ong mentang langam trai bharo baka just because ngayo ka ticket na ka party ngala job kon dai kumta namar balai ni ka jalla jong ni ka long ka jalla ka barit but ka kataka individual connect ka long very important mentam dai bang ong wat mentala dengan trai bhai ki kamro sibo la ngam la ban ai por yu paj ba then kan mut kan panam long ka job tena kata daw ngayo I ba hoj chatei namar ba ngile I hi baroj kata it's mostly party politics party politics kata issue namar chatei te pila di pipet te ki declare candidate or even 1 week before te last moment ngishane kum to pin declare ticket lakun temut nakata daw it's so different and then especially for BJP especially kalong very challenging very challenging namar ba because mok ki don hi bonjat abon go ngam kwa ban lek chikitaki ai tang ba ki don so many thing which is still I feel that it will be very challenging for namta ka BJP ban bakan wan lani hado bakan thau sarkar po ka jala jungi
so kita ba ong pila dangi pe ka history jong politics ka jala jungi ru ni su baga ka don ya kata kamu fi ong individual politics ki bahi bon ke teng ki bon yo brio om ya ka party no but ka rukom long kum bai ong mentania ka kan kham shimpor ya ka BJP ka kum ka jung I ka jong ubabun balang ken mo kan shimpor BJP ban thau perthei ya jala jangi ti pa ki don pede ki jing kan no ki ba ong bang wat la ka BJP kam shina yo la ban sensyare ka jala jangi Henry Lingba ka NPP pede kala don rupai kata ka presence namar baka NPP is part of NDA
pi namar pi hap pe ya kani from different aspect ni habang ya tray but ka BJP doesn't mean ba ni la accept yak ideology jong ka BJP no ni claim accept ki don la ka jong ka ideology ni don la ka jong ka ideology tang ba phis ngau tho hi ba ka jalla ka jong ni ka de ka jalla ka barit it is a revenue deficit state ba I think majority jong ka mo ka fund ka revenue we still depend from Delhi pay te just because to pacify ban pan kemen yo pa ba hang ne bangin bangi isi ya ka BJP ban ayu kumta mot ngin kwa kan ban kumta ni ya try lang hado manta it's because na banta jong pa ba mo I'm not hesitating in saying that namar balai ni mot ni ya try lang bat ka BJP namar ba pising tho ba ka BJP ka de ka ticket jong ni Delhi mo ban poi sa Delhi that's why ba mot nila ban wanra ya kini ki development pipet ya ka yular pipet but just recently ngata sukumen haka report jong ka Niti Ayog we are above the national average menta few years back we were below menta jong ka langba ka ne ka Niti Ayog
which parameters
ki don bon ngam kan mau bha ki you namar don ki details sang to but I just remember I have the view I'll share with you also ba ya ngila we have crossed above the national average temut kata kadai ki ai ba kini baro kadai ki ai namar balai we la ban deal po Delhi ngila ban wanra te ban wanra is not the only thing tang ban wanra we have ban pantrairo namar balai Delhi is very strict menta kila apply ya ka first installment la da phimla ban pandrai bhai ka to they will stop the second installment mo kata kadai ka you the example ka ban nai phi kadai jong ka yaw musiang po joy for 2 decades sakut namar balai baklam implement bha ka to ko por ya ka first installment na kata ka daw ngas ngo komen ngai jingi ro MDA government ma mentangi sanction na ka state scheme แต่มันตางila la ban jan ban pendep no ya ka yaw musiang shopping complex ka ba ka kedai ka aspiration dei tang jong kinong song sinong po juai re the whole of Jaintia Hills ka bala long ki bala ong ka pliang ja jong ki Jaintia at one point of timeแต่หมดกะตาkedai ka mong ong mi phi ba tang ban wan ra am dei ba haban pentrei ru ban ngiyo i ba namar bangi la ban pentrei ba na kata ka daw ngiyo si yo ki scheme na po ka center ke te kata ka dai ban long clear kum bang pi menim dai bangi ong bangi ya trei lang bat ka BJP bangi priang ya ka ideology jongki we have different ideology we are a regional party who have a national presence kalong ka party ka banang ni ba mentang ni la ban long na ni la yo ya ka yu ken ya ka ni ka mok ka nam kum ka national party na ka jingdon jong ni bat ki we ki state
kum bai ong ibak halu ki mo Desa sing mara ka to por ba pintikna ba ka don ka jingne jo ka sarkar jo insan snem ka coalition ka jo I and ong now that Conrad has come Conrad has la long master of coalition nta mo but ka jing pinya day ka jong pi bat ka sing BJP hang tai ka yarap banwan ra ya kita ki scheme ni ka funding kumai I ka ba pi ong pi sha New Shillong township ka mau khanu ka yaw musiang
biggest football stadium in the country mo gi biggest dedicated football stadium in the country te fimot tang ban yo ban host ya national game ro ledam dei ka relation hang tei kan dei ka basuk you think back a national game next year the whole of India will be in Shillong coming and playing participating in the game it's a big thing ken mo ban promote ya kami khalia there is a lot of thing laring ikren le ya ka development ngonong if you have seen it whether it is in road connectivity whether okay we have challenges in health sector but we are trying our level best we have mud education sector but just recently kalong ka ngilala ban penbet ya ka long aspiration jong ki bepli ki nong hikai ngilala ban penbet it's I think it's mo kalong ka blessing it's a great blessing for all those mo ki nong hikai lada piong haka in term of agriculture in term of lada pipet le in term of tourism and other things pila yo ihi lada pipet mentaki SSG ki jong the number kilalong mo kilalong empowered shisha mentau from where we could able take our turmeric lakadong turmeric from here to the whole world dari wong pineapple from Nongpo dari erisil nanti nilayo GI tag this is something I feel we are I think baka in the future kung mangi siya ekren mo jay ong chief minister yang iba you just see this all things we are doing now people will not be able to realize mentakim pat la mas ngau tho ya kajing mentoy for this 10 years but from the 11 years onward then you'll realize kum kalong ka New Shillong mentapin pat ngau tho but lada ngi perkhat kumba perkhat ikan New Shillong ya kan ni ka Shillong pementang you know face ya ni ka problem mentang ni ka traffic jam that's why it's need vision but to make that vision a reality we need time which I feel that mo ngap ngai scam namar kum mangilong ngim jupen bon dekat tin ngipen bon dekat kam tengah ngai scam ba upai ba un don lang ban ni
bara ka juga poring I ki jing kenok ki babuat no ki jing kenok na ni ki jing dekok hang ni hang tai kin don bai no insya namar ka portfolio ka pi bat ma pi health and sports and affairs ki di portfolio bayar bha namar ba jing kim juga por ngim yo ban kren than mo te ngam kwa ban bun tin hal ka tan ban ba ni ka show ka dei halo jong pi not you as a politician day Wailadmiki kum ubu resign petai ni Wailadmiki kum minister dari Wailadmiki kum ramba kai no kata ka dei jing tu jong ka series ka jong ti shwa bangan ngin pass ka message ka jong pi kan ba na shukwa bille I rapid fire round but fi we don't mind more okay yes few questions
okay
to kabaning kong mo your favorite movie
3 Idiots
okay your favorite food
this terso with dosnya
wow barok hita terso dosnya favorite destination
Switzerland
okay favorite color
red
lucky number
27
favorite song
favorite song actually there is quite many of them but I will say Rikhasi Rijantia.
Oh, wonderful. Te, Meghalaya in one word.
I think it's in one word.
Okay, can extend to 3 words, 4 words.
Yeah, because it's very, I think,
Okay, Meghalaya in one sentence.
in one sentence. I think I would just say Meghalaya has a potential for the future, a big potential for the future.
Okay, India in a few words.
India is a diverse country, but firstly, I think all of us we should feel that we should what to say. We should realize that first we are Indian, then we are like other state.
Okay. Pidon kanu ka favorite line la ni favorite verse ni favorite adage. Kaba pi yo man sim pa de pikan mai kita ki tien kaba pi.
No, it's just kind of a message which I try to give the youth now. Like I said, like there is a phrase which before they used to say that like you jack of all trade, master of none. But now you have to like you have to be jack of all trade, but master in one. You should know everything, but you have to master in one thing.
At least one.
At least one thing.
According to you, politics in one word.
Politics in one word. For me, it's a way to serve people.
Okay.
It's an opportunity to serve people.
All right. Tingin lah semua mo. Itu rapid fire kendiat ni kuat mentip kami dia aspang jong pi mo. Tipi kenu ke kubor ke papi kuat ban ai ya ki nong pe ki jong ni. Pila ban ai daka penaru kami le pila ban kasi ru ke syong pi.
Kami since we have started kasi English, tangin no mening lah ya keren you hina marangar ke kasi jong ngaro 30% kadai ke penar hi. There is nothing as such but ba ka message ke jong ka long ba một quả ban yoi ba ka jala ka jongi kan long ka bashat ka Khlieng ki samla jongi ki ban long discipline focus but ki belong healthy at the same time namar lada kim long healthy. I think it's very challenging for them to succeed. The kata ka message ka jonga bat ka long ba hakajo ka por ngan appeal ku mangong manin ro bestang pi ka long ba ultimately ni shai ong ba ni shai bo be ka jingkali ka long ka ba nga iting nga yaladero ka long ba nga iting ba ka long ba shwa bangan one sha politics ngayo iba hakato ka por ba lada uway u MLA usna ka way ka tolong barok shishnong kisnungo. You have done something. Why usurok kilas nungo. Tamba what I'm scared kalong ba hadin bangalawan ba menta ba. Menta kalong ba mut lada pile karno ro. Mut kataka expectation has become too high. Kataka. Kumbalong sa way mo export kumbalong sa way ki state menta ka mangan chimi ni por kalong ba. Pi too much of freebies. Kato pangalong kiiting ba. But especially for the youth who want to be a leader, but kiban one mo ban long kinong yalam. Kamesi jo nga kalong ba pihaban long kibarben sini.
Kade.
Namar nga I've seen it in my case ba mo lada pipet ye ki comments lada pipet ye ki jingkren. Ni im hakane ka joko menta ka ba ki breu ki kan mau ya ka way ka slip of tong jonga. But they forget that I'm a minister who gave his first salary to an orphanage. Whose first salary as a minister to an orphanage. They will forget that, but they will remember my slip of tongue which happened to anybody. Kajaya baro. Pibakla namara jabeng pidon ko way tambah naktin mi da kumbay. Tam pi im hakane ka juk pamenta ki briu ki kan mau sai ka to tang pi kinam kan mau ki te ka kam ko ba ka ba phile te yaki youth ki ban you long ba hap long Ruben sleep thick skin. So thank you kani ka dei ka banga kwa ban
Bless you bon ba. But ni so mai ka pi ong ba ki pai ba hi kim long perfect ki don ki jing bakla hindring tong nginya long ki ba don ita in sim bangin ya pet ye ki jing bakla hindre nginya nyo ye ki jing bhala ni ki kam ki bha ki ba ki la le mo ti ni smo tana shisha ma ban yo smo wi kata ka jing ki jing kan ki jong pi but ya kata ka jing ya ilti ki jong pi ka long shisha ka ba I'm sim ye ki kon sam na ki jong ni ba ki tu ki ba kwa ban long brio man brio la sha si la ki de ki civil servants ani ki de ki politicians ani ki de ki no ka benta kam ka ek beron kam ka de ka jing treshitom ka jing ko jing mot ka ma piro pidon ha ka por men shom but ka wedu ka ban long ambitious ba ban don ni ka target ka jing ang nut ka ba phi hap set do mta ti ka ni ka de ka kubon ka mta ki khon samlai jing kham tam khon samlai ki jong in mo ka ni ka message ka wan no minister obrang khana mo ka de ka message ka mta ka jong phi ba phin long ki ba ilong hi mene ki long ki ba koi ki ba khia ki ba don ni ka ta ka jing ang nut ani ka ta ka dream ka focus ka jong phi but phin nang nish kumar pin tre na ka bha ka mya jong ka em lang ka sa lang ti sa shi sin ku ble shubon ma ya ka por ka jong phi but ni kit bok kit weng phi ka kam ka jong phi ba ki palok ki ba ye pet ye program jing ka ba ka posh ko pat ku ble ka por ka jong phi baro